Hey guys, as you know, I play a lot of free horror games on my channel, and a lot of them scare me badly. But as I was looking over my old videos, I noticed one thing. I don't play a lot of zombie games. I played a few, but not that many. So I wanted to fix that. So today, I gathered three free zombie shooter games, and we're going to play through them. Some of them are scary, some of them are not. But all that matters is today we're going to see whether a price makes a game good or not. So the first game we got is this game is about a soldier who has his vehicle crashes and exploded, killing everyone but him. His classmates are dead, and now he's left to wander the infected plains to try and get to a helicopter to try and escape. After spawning in, and I watched the cinematic trailer.
Fuck you, kiddin'? That's across the damn city. Streets are crawling with hostiles.
And after watching that, I gathered my gear, learned my controls, and went out into this zombie-filled world, in which I died almost immediately. I didn't think they were so fast. Why are they so fast? After respawning though, I grabbed my gear again, and went out and started actually trying to survive this zombie-filled world. After being a terrible shot and dishonoring every single Counter-Strike player ever, I died again, and then went through all of that again, until I made it to an underground tunnel. Okay, something's down here. After wandering the tunnels for a little bit, I ended up falling to the ground.
Shit.
After falling to the ground, I landed in a sewer area. After a little bit of exploring the sewers, I ended up getting completely jump scared and nearly had a heart attack. Oh my god! After recovering from that heart attack, I looked around for a little bit until I could find a valve, which I used to drain the water. After draining the water, two zombies popped up from the water. I think they were supposed to be scary, but they weren't. They just died instantly because I a great shot half the time. Oh my god. After killing them, I found the key, in which I used to get to the next area, in which I would have to fight my way through the highway of zombies. Okay, we made it out here.
Sentinel, do you copy? I have visual on the bird.
After seeing what I would have to go through, I proceeded to go grab a better gun and completely destroy all the zombies. I mean, I did that pretty easily. Once making it to the helicopter though, I see the entire crew is dead because they decided to be dumb and leave the helicopter for some reason. So
LZ is compromised. Awaiting instructions. Over.
So I take the helicopter, and I'm out of there. And that's straight up the end of the game, because there's nothing else. The other part you gotta buy, and I was not spending money on that. No, 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 no. But after completing the game, I did go back and try to speedrun it. Terribly, I died like every time. I didn't manage to do it well. They just disappeared. I got every time, and still somehow got scared by the same jump scare at the same point. I'm glad that happened both times, because I'm still garbage at games. So yeah, now we're gonna move on to game 2. The End Line. The second game I found It's not a scary game at all, but it looked fun. In which you are on a train, you go to station to station, collecting fuses as you fight off waves of zombies on the map. After spawning in, I ran down and found weapons lying everywhere. After grabbing those and completing the tutorial, I made it down to the train station, in which I learned and I need to grab the fuses to continue on with the level. After grabbing the fuse, I found a cat box gun. Cat box? I loved this gun, it was hilarious. Other than the fact the cats kind of, oh my god! Yeah, exploded. But in that, it was a great weapon, in which I still lost it later in the game, but still, it was still great. Yeah, after doing that, I got on the train and went to the first level, and I had a blast. This game was so fun. Shooting zombies, running around. The only thing I would have to say is that the music was so loud that you can barely hear my voice in the footage about it, because it's just rock and roll music playing throughout the whole game every time you play. But yeah, other than that, it was a blast, just running around and blasting those zombies to smithereens. After playing for a little bit more, I ended up losing a cat gun box because I accidentally threw it. I lost everything I put, and weapons just be if you throw them. But after dealing with that pain of losing it, I ended up dying. I got cornered in debt. And then respawned and found gun. Just straight up, just gun. Oh, we get a different gun. We got the... What is this? After grabbing gun, I then proceeded to get skill points where I upgraded my fire speed to max, and oh my god, that is the best thing ever. You can turn any gun into like an assault rifle, sniper, shotgun, everything's like... After clearing that level, then I moved on to the next one, and after killing a lot of zombies for a little bit, I went to a new enemy, which is pretty much just like a tank from Left 4 Dead, but easier to kill, because the things was so easy to kill. After killing a few of these tanks, I showed you my master dodging skills, in which I dodged all these zombies. Until I dodged straight into death, because I still died because... After completing a few more levels, I then started to speedrun the third one, in which I did do it pretty well. I did it fast. And of course, the second I got back to train, the door wouldn't close, and I died. And But after that, I decided to call it a day with that game and move on to the next game. The last game I had was called Object N, in which we go into this like nuclear underground base to go fix this reactor or something, and it's us filled with zombies. Also, playing it, there wasn't many zombies to it. A lot of fighting guys though. You'll find people. Zombies appeared sometimes. After spawning in, I turned difficulty to hard because I was no baby, and I immediately felt the cart that was supposed to take me to the objective. It was hard. Oh no! Oh, already getting left behind. After getting to that, I met this dude in a gas mask who explained to me what my job was to do. I met more of these guys later throughout the game, and every single one of them punched me in the face. I think I got punched 10 times every time I walked near them. But after getting punched 10 times, I made it to the elevator to bring me down to the lower levels. Lesson learned, don't go up to that guy. After arriving from the elevator, I found myself in a room with a bunch of glowing gas. I wandered around for a little bit, hearing someone on the other side of a door. Someone's behind that door, if I could. And then found the generator. After finding the generator, I turned it on. And then the two guys from earlier wandered down to shoot me. Turns out they didn't want anyone finding out about this.
Job here is done. What are we going to do with him? You don't know. Just like the rest of them.
So the solution, shoot every single person who works with the machine. So they came down to shoot me, and luckily the dude from behind the door had my back. After escaping from that, I then proceeded to explore more of the lower levels of this facility, in which I found another dude in a gas mask. Turns out to be the last electrician who fixed the thing. Turns out I'm not the first, because many of the other people end up the same. I end up taking his loot and moving on until I run into more of those guys in the gas mask who try to shoot me. But luckily, I shoot them first. No, I don't. What's over here? Yo, thanks for the gun. Oh, I took his head off. Why are you trying to... You can kick it around like a ball! After that happened, and I continued to shooting more of these guys in gas masks, until I ended up getting backstabbed. Literally backstabbed. Movement. Dang. And then I learned there's no save points in this game. Not even one. If you die, you restart the from the beginning or so. What? What is this? So after we doing all of that, I pretty much just sped through it, and I ended up killing those guys who killed me before and completing that level. Where's the zombies though? After spawning into level 2, I finally got my first look at the zombies, in which I died immediately as well, and then fell to the map as well. So that's killed instantly. Oh, I fell to the map. At least I know how big it is. After respawning, I killed the zombies and then tried to do the parkour. I fell and died. So, oh, I fell. So after learning I would have to turn on the power, I began to look around to see what I would have to do. No. After amazingly double killing those zombies, I didn't even know what they are. I didn't and realized I needed to find power, so I went down and turned on the power. Don't get electrocuted. After turning it on, I used that to move a box into the way so I can finish the parkour. After the parkour was done, I made it to the lower level, in which I immediately die as I grab a shotgun, which literally sucks in the long run. Shotgun sucks. Oh. So after dying to that, I respawned and we did all of that. And after I did all of that again, I now made it to the next part of this. Oh, after beating that level, I then spawned on a train full of enemies. And you would not believe how many times I've died on this map, one part. I died so much on here just because I had decided to be stupid and put this on hard. I died like 17 different times. What the heck is this? Stupid grenades! Are these tracks electrified? What is this? But forever retrying and failing, I did it and made it to the next part of this. Completed. Nice, I did it. Kills, I killed every enemy. Yeah. After completing that, I made it to the next area. And I died even more than I did on the train. I pretty much just walked around and died. I did not make it far. I spent so long on this, and I barely made it through. I kept getting shot and killed every single time. Until finally I just gave up. Yeah, I don't think I can beat this. Yeah, I can't. Fun though. Very fun. There we go. That is 3 zombie shooter games. My favorite would have to be the Endline because I had a blast playing that. Even though it wasn't scary, I had a blast running around shooting. You guys should give that one a try. My least fun was probably the Project. What was it again? Operation Outbreak. That's it. I didn't have much fun with that. It wasn't that long, and the rest of it you still gotta buy. So that was the least one. But as we saw, a price does not make a game good. The person who makes the game does, because that was great, and you guys should give these all a try. I've actually leave a link in the description to all 3 of these games where you guys could give it a try. But if you guys want to see me try more free horror games like this, just leave a like and subscribe so I can keep making videos like this over and out.